you are faced with. One delivery schedule can replace many discrete purchase order or contract release order. Delivery of the total quantity of material specified in a scheduling agreement item is spread over a certain period in a delivery schedule, consisting of lines indicating the individual quantities with their corresponding planned delivery date. Inventory can be reduced to a minimum. You can perform your manufacturing operation on the just-in-time principle. Your supplier requires shorter lead times. Smaller deliveries are required, which can be spaced out over a longer period. Delivery scheduling enables suppliers to plan and allocate their resources more efficiently. So we're talking about scheduling agreement with release document for standard procurement. Scheduling agreement with release document for standard procurement. First, create scheduling agreement with a release document standard. This activity is used to create the scheduling agreement for the material supplier combination, for example, a raw material and a German supplier. This activity is used to create the scheduling agreement without release document for the materials supplier combination if it has been maintained yet. If the scheduling agreement is already present in the system, you can skip this step. So log on to the SAP Launchpad as a purchaser. Open Manage Purchase Scheduling Agreement. Manage Purchase Scheduling Agreement. The Manage Purchase Scheduling Agreement list page display. Select Create to create a new scheduling agreement. The new purchase scheduling agreement either view display. Create a new scheduling agreement with the following data. Agreement type, SA with release document. Your supplier, the validity start, the validity end, purchasing organization, the purchasing group, and in section delivery and payment, the target value. So, LPA, supplier, validity starts, validity end, the language, the purchasing group, the purchasing organization, the company code, and then. So, delivery and payment, the target value. Navigate to the note section. Enter some of the either note as below, so you have different options. So just put the commands, show you like this, for example. Right now, add item to scheduling agreement. From the new purchase scheduling agreement view, choose the item facet and select create. The purchase scheduling agreement item view display. Enter item data. On the item facet view, make the following entries: your plant, your material, the target quantity, the net order price, default from info record if you have managed it in info record. In the output control area, make the following entry: creation profile. I will show you explain later what is a creation profile. Okay. So let's start material. Then storage location, okay. Material document. Net order price. So the target quantity. Okay, and the price. Can match, for example, update with blend that automatically create a new purchasing info record in the system. And then, yes, output control right now, output control, and we select the creation profile. Today, just in time, a 6 month for FRC. So if we have okay, return the new yes, choose you can also in the output we can put also some notes in the item like this. Choose apply at the bottom of the view. Okay, we apply. And then return the new purchase scheduling agreement either view and choose create at the bottom of the view. You can make a note of the scheduling agreement number, but it's not mandatory because you are able to find it easily. So I click on create. A scheduling agreement is created. So I've got the new number. Tip and tricks. How to mass change your scheduling agreement. I show you for that. Can apply some change to multiple selected scheduling agreement in bulk. So for that, mass change to purchasing to purchase scheduling agreement. So I called mass change to purchase scheduling agreement. The mass change to scheduling agreement screen display. Set values to some filter to search scheduling agreement. So in my case, I'm looking for all the scheduling agreement for the purchasing organization key PC1, and I click on go. You can set supplier, you can set purchasing group, you can set plant, and then choose go. Choose scheduling agreement either tab and click on individual scheduling agreement and choose more link. In the dialog box, define link list. Yes, if you want to display the information about the scheduling agreement, for that, you just have to click on more link, and you are able to display some information about the different apps you can use to navigate to the document. Right now, how to set a new value. For example, select all my scheduling agreement, and I select mass edit. So choose scheduling agreement term or either, and select must edit. A dialog box will open displaying fields for either fields. Set new value in the given desired field. For example, you want to change the payment term. So for that, you select enter new value. Choose replace field value by enter new value. Enter new value in the blank field and choose apply. So for example, I would like define NT45 and apply mass change. New value will be set to desired field for selected scheduling agreement. confirmation dialog box would appear to confirm mass change where job description can also be added. After choosing apply, messages pop-up appears containing job ID and choose close. So apply mass change to the selected purchase scheduling agreement. So for that, just have to update the job description. For example, mass change job, just have to, for example, for SA, and then you click on apply. So if you want to display the information, success, mass change job has been scheduled. So you just have to click on view job list. It will navigate to the application jobs page containing the list of the job ID for old agreement. Verify if the job is successfully or not. So you just have to click on go. See that we have finished and we have a log. So you just have to click on the log. And then you are able to display the information about, you just have to select, for example, type, and you select success. So you click on go and you are able to display all the agreements, change it. So if you go back, no, just to that, an example, if I take this one, scheduling agreement, I select this one. I go back again twice. I display this document. I just have to click on the document and select the application to display the information. So I'm going on. So if I have a look to the delivery and payment, and I select payment term, you display the information that right now it's NT45. So right now, we have maintained correctly all the information right now. So we are able to continue the process. So for that, we recall the application that we have used previously to create the agreement. So for that, you just have to click on your profile and have a look to the recent activities. You click on, and you display the application that we have used previously. For example, agreements. So we go inside agreements. So we have access the app. We find the appropriate newly created agreement through search criteria that we can use. So, sorry. Like this. So we have some agreements in the purchasing part, but you have also some agreements besides sales part. So I select the company code, it's good. I can select also the editing statute, and I can also have a look to restrict, to add some filters. For that, I just have to click on adapt filters. For example, created on, like this, I select, and then I would like to display equal to, and for example, this morning, and I click on go, and I will display the agreement that I've created with you this morning. So I have this one. So create, mass update, and right now we are able to maintain schedule for this agreement. Okay. So we have found the appropriate agreement. So right now, to navigate to the scheduling agreement by clicking on the chevron. In the chevron, you go inside the agreement, and you are able to update all the fields. For that, you just have to click on edit. And all the fields that is not gray, you are able to update. Okay. So we go inside the tabulation items, and again we click on chevron, and we go inside the information about the agreement. So then, and we just have to click on create to add the information. So you just have to add date type, delivery date, and delivery times if you want, and the schedule and quantity. Then you can add more schedule. So in this time, for the month, for the date, so the best one is the date format. So you can month and a week. Okay. So I select again day and the time. This field is not mandatory. Perhaps sometimes you can just have to indicate the delivery date. For example, today, if you want to make the test this morning. And for example, this, okay, I click on apply. Add a new one. For example, for the next month. So you just have to change there, like this, like this. Sorry, 5000. Okay, apply, continue, create the format, and for example, nothing in September, directly in October. I'll change it, the full less, and I click on apply. I click on apply again. Apply. Just have a look if I wave. Okay. Save. If you have any error message, don't worry. You just have to have in Fiori, in all the Fiori apps, you have always a draft. You see this in draft updated. So you can leave the application without any regret, because if you go back inside, you will see again exactly with the last information updated your document. So if you want to create right now, you have forgotten to create, for example, purchasing info record. So it's very simple for that. You remember the supplier that you have used previously to create your agreement. And right now you would like to create a source list. So for that, you can call manage purchasing info record, but you can also use the web key that everybody know, MA11. So purchasing for what? So purchasing for manage purchasing info record in apps. So we call manage purchasing info record app. So the purpose of this activity is to create the info record for your material that you have used and for your supplier, and define a price and some other information required by default. So for that, I just have to click on create again. It's very simple. You just have to follow that the instruction provided by the SAP. When you have in the field in star, red star, that is required, the required field, mandatory. So you have mandatory field, required field, and optional. Red flag, mandatory. But for example, for you, supplier material number is not mandatory to create a purchasing info record, but for you is a required field. That is the differences between mandatory field and a required field. For example, in ADI process flow, to have the information is a required field for use the XML process or ADI. So we want to create a standard purchasing info record. We use all the times the same purchasing organization, your purchasing organization, the plant. It depends if this purchasing info record is applied to one or several plants. And if you have different information for your plant, in this case, you create a purchasing record per plant. So in our case, put in the plant, the purchasing group 008, the supplier. Yeah, this one, and if I remember, we have used this one. I'm not sure. This one. Yeah. So I click on Enter to update all the fields. So in the year, that is enough. So for example, I will show you, for example, in the supplier material record is access XX. General information is good. So purchasing info record category, purchasing organization, supplier, material, plant, purchasing group. You can define also in the general information the validity of your purchasing info record. But if you do not define there, you will be able to in the source list directly. Okay. So we continue. You can provide the information about the Incoterm. You can provide information about the delivery time, the under delivery tolerance, the tax code, the order unit, and the standard quantity. So for that, we go directly in delivery quantity for example, 1 day and 10% about the delivery under, over, also 10, 1,000 kilogram for standard order quantity. We can define also the VAT tax code by default. For example, when we are in international case, we are in the VAT exempt purchase. You can define the rounding profile. If you have some information about the shelf life, that means you have certainly defined a QM management. So you leave it. You can update the shelf life with a particular shelf life for this supplier and this material. And the most important right now is to define the price. So I click on Create. And I define, for example, that the price is €1 per kilo. And I just have to click on Create. Okay, record exists there, so I just have to click on the plant. I click on Create. Okay, right now I have my new purchasing info record. But right now I have to add it to the source list. Two options. I can use the application WebKey M805. So with this M805, we can generate source lists and you can batch this source list. So if you want to use the Fiori app, you can use manage source list like this. Manage source list. You check before that you don't have the source list, but when we have just created right now the purchasing info record, we are sure that we don't have the source list. So we just have to click on create. That is a manual. That is equivalent of the MA01 in the GUI system. So I prefer to use the MA05 because automatically I'm able to generate all the source lists for all the data in the system for all the agreement and the purchasing info record. So I enter the materials M09, the plant, and I just have to click on generate. I provide the information like we do exactly the same. When you do that in MA01, we proceed exactly. So you define, for example, the date 08/8/206 and up to the, for example, the end of the year. And click on Go. And you display, in this case, all the generate sources. If you have nothing, perhaps you have put the wrong material. That is the case for me, FM19. Yeah. And if I click again on generate, I provide also the information to 08/08/007/2026 and the end. I click on go. Okay. In this case, you see all the source list available, but you are able to select which one you want to have by default. So when you have nothing in the agreement, for example, the third line is about purchasing for record. The first and the second, you see the number. So the number is for agreement. So for example, in this case, for my source list, I would like to have the group. So I select this one and I click on replace existing. Existing source will be replaced. Yes. Okay. In this case, I've got two options about my supplier and the next one. That is the case when you create manually an agreement or you want to create a purchasing requisition or a purchasing order or a contract, and you have not a contract, only for the purchasing requisition and the purchase order. So when your MRP is running, if you want to have by default a supplier in this purchasing requisition, you select record relevant to MRP. You select only one, because if you are not able to select which one is, when you have 2, 3, 5 supplier, you leave it source list record not relevant to MRP, and the MRP is create automatically a purchase requisition, and your buyer, you will be able to select at the right time which supplier you want for the purchase requisition. And then if you have the other option, you leave it. You put the information like this, relevant, and you define a quota. Automatically, the system will be able to select the right one. So when you have active source list exist, so in this case, go back, keep draft, okay, and looking for like this in and click on go. You display the information, you display this one, and you make delete. Okay. Go back, you're looking for, and you display the information about your draft. You click on chevron and you click on create. That's enough. So if you go back in the agreement right now, so you recalled, H agreement, and I go back in the draft. Okay, the agreement is set. So right now the agreement is created, but if it's not clear for you after this video, please go inside the ticket and put all the detail about what is not clear for you. But I think you just have to follow this video. It's very simple. Again, you create and you come back to me or Miriam to have more explanation. But again, if you respect, you can create the purchasing for record. You check if your master data is, for me, clear. When I say clear, you have created for the right plant. For example, you are just concentrate on your plant. So if you use a raw material, that's the case, you just have to select the information about your plant. Okay? And then your purchasing record, define your price, and then you are able to create your agreement. Okay? So see you later.